Yo, y'all niggas already know, man, it's DNA 1/6 of that NWX, and you now watching Rap Grid. Make sure you subscribe, and if not, get them the fuck out of here.
Alright. Now, I don't remember exactly how this happened. This was a while back. I remember I was killing mad freestyle battles, you know what I'm saying? I was catching bodies. You know, those lounge battles was popping a lot. I was catching those, you know, winning like $1,000 every time, or sometimes $500, whatever the prizes was, they were popping. This was already back when mad shit was going down, and Scribble Jam was just popping off a couple times. I guess I had just heard of it, but the homie Kevin Beecham, I guess, heard of me, and several other dudes out here that was always getting it that all vouched for me and shit. And then they were all like, yo, you gotta have this dude on the card. Or not even on the card, just come up to Scribble Jam, because at that point you had to battle in little qualifier stages and shit, and then you get into the main battles of Scribble Jams. But he was like, you ain't got to go through none of that shit, just come up here with the whatever group of Florida vets like Parables and Matos and shit like that, and just come up and everybody was repping Florida, you're gonna get up in there. And I was like, yo, hell yeah, that would be my first time Scribble Jam. I was already, now granted, I was getting it in out here, so nobody out there ever heard of me, and I heard of like half of them. So anyways, some shit ended up happening. I had to end up staying out here, fucking probably working or some bullshit. And Red Simpkins goes up there and a bunch of Florida cats, and Red Simpkins ends up having to take my name because the name was there, the slot was already there type shit. He takes my name as Johnny Blaze, not Jonny Storm, you know what I'm saying, because he didn't even want to throw salt in there. He was like, nah, change to Johnny Blaze. He was like, alright, cool. He's out there as Johnny Blaze, and the luck so would have it, he ends up battling Illmac. And Illmaculate was on that particular year, I guess, that he was on the murder year. Like, nobody's fucking touching Illmac. Illmac coming through qualifiers, running through swamps and shit. Illmac is fucking, that was his year type shit, that he was just on fire. So Red Simpkins had to catch it from Illmac, and that would have been dope for me to have battled him, because I'm sure I would have done amazing. But Illmac, it wasn't one of them years that he probably would have roasted me too. But if I had been there and beat Illmac, would it have changed the course of history?
Early on, when I first started out, I interned for a label, so I got a chance to be hands-on with marketing, hands-on with promotion.
Being with somebody who does what I do, it's great. It is awesome, especially as a woman.